Once upon a time, there was a small town nestled in the heart of a dense forest. The townsfolk lived a simple life, tending to their farms and raising their families. However, something strange began to happen in the forest surrounding the town. At first, it was just small things, like a rustling in the bushes or a glimpse of movement out of the corner of your eye. But soon, people started to go missing. The townsfolk grew fearful and began locking their doors at night, huddled together in their homes. One day, a stranger arrived in town. He was tall and lean, with dark hair and piercing blue eyes. He introduced himself as a hunter and claimed to have tracked a pack of wolves that had been attacking nearby farms. The townsfolk were skeptical but desperate, and they allowed him to lead a hunting party into the forest. As they trekked deeper into the woods, the hunter told the townsfolk of a legend about a tribe of shapeshifters that had once lived in the forest. According to the legend, the shapeshifters had been driven out by humans centuries ago, but some still lingered in the shadows, watching and waiting. Suddenly, the hunter raised his hand, signaling for the group to stop. Ahead of them, a group of wolves had appeared. The hunter and the townsfolk readied their weapons, but as they approached, the wolves began to transform. The townsfolk watched in shock and horror as the wolves became men, their bodies shifting and changing until they stood before them as fully human. The leader of the pack stepped forward, revealing himself to be the last surviving member of the shapeshifter tribe. The townsfolk listened in amazement as the shapeshifter explained that his people had lived in harmony with the forest for centuries until humans began encroaching on their land. Forced to flee, they had been hiding in the shadows ever since. Moved by the shapeshifter's story, the townsfolk vowed to protect the forest and its inhabitants. They invited the shapeshifters to live among them, and over time, the two communities learned to live in harmony. The town prospered, and the forest flourished, becoming a place of wonder and magic for generations to come.